Yo, peep these patch notes.
All right, let's talk about another game that I don't know if I don't know if it's maybe it'll have potential, maybe it won't. I was excited to play this and I lost excitement as I played it. Um, I'd love to know your thoughts on it. This is a
Yeah,
loft.
Aloft. Yeah, this is one that I was a little weird about because so if you know, there was a game that came out or that was coming out that was called Worlds Adrift. And it,
Yeah.
it was very, very similar to this game, right? Like the graphic styles aren't necessarily the same. It's a little bit different, but roughly in the same, it's in the same vein of what Worlds Adrift was, right? I don't know what the hell happened to Worlds Adrift. I don't know if it got axed. I don't know if it's still in development. I haven't heard anything from Worlds Adrift for years, for a couple of years at least, for 2 or 3, 4, maybe 5, right? This game reminds me of that game to a point where I'm like, I'm curious if they're not making their game and they bought the assets for it, because there's a lot of very, very similar things that are happening in this game. But I got my hands on it. I played it, I want to say I put like 30 or 40, 50 minutes in it. Kind of got to a point where I was able to go to different islands. I got my wings, so I was able to go to different islands. I have not yet made a floating island yet. I don't know how you do that. I'm assuming that you got to put a little bit more time into it and find the little knowledge stones. There's little knowledge stones that you find that are kind of like scattered around that give you like crafting knowledge, essentially.
You go around and you'll learn, you look at things and learn it. You can you find the knowledge stones, and then you basically will build a house that you will put a rudder, or that you'll build a house on an island, put a rudder on the back of an island, and that's how you navigate that island to where you want to go, so that you can keep your home base with you,
which is cool.
So
like in my island. Yeah, you can fly an entire island.
Everything
it's not
sick.
Everything is all like, you're all on these islands. Like everything is up in the air.
Yeah.
Like nothing is on ground.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's from what I played, I enjoyed it. I personally enjoyed it. I don't know if it's necessarily your style of game. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know how well you like, because you're not really
just
a
like
survival
PvE
game.
survival based.
It's only
Kinda,
PvE.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no
I don't think they have
element.
PvP in it. Yeah,
I could tell.
So-
Yeah, but it looks kind of like rounded style.
a little bit. Yeah.
So my problem with it is that, I mean, yeah, okay, one, I don't get to ruin anybody's fucking day, right? So yes, obviously that is an issue.
No PvP. So
I think that this is a game that definitely is more along the lines of, like, if you like Stardew Valley, if you like
Palia,
Palia,
one in that genre.
You want a game that it's just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna, like, a very chill game where, like, the there's combat. There's combat.
Game. It's
I mean, you do have combat, like you are fighting off enemies,
like
and
AI.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a section of the game that you like, the whole overarching like thing, big baddie of the game, from what I can understand, is there's like this rot that takes over islands. It's like a spore of some sort. Yeah, you have to go and clear those islands, or it'll actually, if I remember correctly, inside the trailer, they actually talked about it like spreading to other islands. So you kind of have to like, if you find an island that has the rot in it, you kind of have to like get rid of that.
Yeah, you clear the rot,
it's going to spread to the islands around it.
You have to put more, like, you put trees down, and trees will get, and then that'll attract like nature, because you have to get the island to be habitable and to use it effectively. You have to, basically replenish what the rot took away. Again, cool concept. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just was wanting something different out of it than what I went in, I played it, I was like, cool, I get it, like, I understand it, but this is not something that's going to continuously keep me driving back to want to keep necessarily playing it. But again, this is not my style.
I just don't think it's your style of game. Yeah, because this to me, if they can get like certain aspects to it, like if they do have aspects to it that's like Stardew Valley, where you can like lay down a farm where you can take care of. I know they have animals, like you can find animals on other islands,
have husbandry and stuff.
Have animal husbandry and everything like that, and then on top of that, like a continuous world where you continuously can just drive your island around, and maybe like even make your island bigger, like by grabbing other islands, right? That to me sounds fucking dope. Like that sounds great to me. Like I would love that. So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
actually think I've realized what this has given me, and it's like Raft in the sky.
Yeah,
If you've played
that's
Raft,
essentially
it looks
kind
a
of.
lot
Yep,
like this.
it does look a
Yeah.
lot like it.
I
I
mean,
can kind of dig that.
like the flying is fun. It's procedurally. I think it's procedurally generated, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think it is too. Yeah, I
Because
think it is too. And I do believe it's a constant world. So it's just like you can go wherever you want to, and more islands will generate essentially. So
yeah, because I kept flying for a while, and I never hit a spot where I was like, up, I'm at a wall. Like you can only go up 6 kilometers. I do know that. I tried that. But then I just kept going and going and going, and I did not hit a single fucking thing. So yeah.
So I mean, again, I just don't think it's your steez.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not knocking. I'm not saying anything bad against the game, right? Like, if you like this, if you were like for something of being like, hey, I want a relaxing game. Like, I would rather play this than to play like Palia, right, or something of that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this at least has some like elements. Like, cool,
Some
I'm gonna
combat.
go off. Like, what I love
I mean, you
in
enjoyed
this,
Grounded for a while.
yeah,
I mean,
which was like, cool, I'm gonna go off. Like, you see on here, this one dude is like flying the ship or the island, and then all of a sudden his buddy just leaps off this fucking
Sin
pier.
Sin would be the island guy, and the entire time he's making the island, he'd be bitching about it. He'd be like,
yeah, absolutely.
God damn it! Why do I always gotta be on the island?
Like I would love it to again. Yeah, Celia, you nailed it. Like on the nose. They basically said. So what I'm getting at is that Sin is the guy who stomps on a newbie and always on PvP games and makes them delete the game. It doesn't even have to be always on. I did it in Fallout 76. I'm pretty sure that those fuckers in Fallout 76 uninstalled that game or switched servers. They went somewhere else. But yeah, no, my immediate reaction to this is like, yo, give me PvP. Give me an island that I'm floating, that I'm literally going to come in and burn their fucking,
bro. Get it out of here.
Burn their island to the ground, and I'm good. And then I'll have a reason to play. I just don't have a reason to build an island that my buddies can come and be like, oh my God, I love this. But I don't like Minecraft. Even though you can have PvP stuff in Minecraft, I'm like, guys, I don't give a fuck about Minecraft because I don't care about building on a base. No else shit. I literally just want to destroy whatever you create.
The thing that draws me to it the most, I think, is just like, again, if you can like make your island bigger and like be able to, because I like building bases. That's what I ask Shalador in chat. Like when we play Minecraft, they're over there killing the fucking Ender Dragon. I'm still making my sixth of my bases, right? Like I'm still working on my sixth base that I've just started, right? That's just what I do. I'm the builder. I like to build bases. I like to do the animal husbandry. He likes to do the farming. I also like doing farming, So this game is right up my alley. And on top of that, it's in a unique setting. We don't have a lot of like flying fortresses or anything like that. That's a very unique setting when it comes down to it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it.
Again, I'm not knocking.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is the only thing that I have an issue with is that it's being published by Funcom. So,
Yeah, I think I mean, look, I think it'll be a fun time. I hope it does well. I hope Funcom does treat it well because I hope
so too.
Funcom created or destroyed one of the games that I really used to love.
Yeah. So that's made by Astrolab Interactive Inc. and it's published by Funcom. Yep. So
and it is scheduled to be Q3 of this year. You can
Q3 of 2024.
The demo. So and it is a online multiplayer demo. Right now.
Thanks all for tuning in to the Patch Notes. And if you enjoyed and want to see more, you can catch us live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, or catch us after the fact at anchor.fm/prepatch podcast. See you next time.